And once you let go of that entitlement, once you let go of things like this where I'm from in my country, once you let go of that, you'll start enjoying the Philippines. That's why I moved here, you know, to be with Kay. She didn't care where I was coming. She just wanted love. Guys, so it's me, Jay, the Black Filipino TV. Now today we over here by the Bay. Now the Bay, they have it open right now for people to view it. Take a look around, show the people around, okay? So you can see over here, tons of people out today to view the Bay. And I had to get over here to see how it is. I mean, it's kind of late. You know, they've been building this thing for 2 years. So yeah, that's the judging in action. But today I wanted to talk about this topic here. It's very simple. The topic is going to be, I've been here for 6 years in the Philippines. I've talked about serious things that happen. Okay, I'm one of the only vloggers that really talk about all of the issues because I've been involved in the culture. And a lot of you guys know the culture, you know what happens. But I talk about it because they're serious topics that need to be talked about. But this topic is simply, I love the Philippines.
Yo, let's head to Manila. Yeah.
Hey, bro. We out of here.
I know your name. I think your name is Handsome, right?
Oh my. Filipinos love playing ball, boy. Hello, ladies. Who did you come here to see today? Me? Oh, you think I'm Luke, don't you? Oh, no, I'm not Luke.
Sneakers. I remember you, sir.
Yes.
Your YouTube.
Her name is Apple. She's gonna work out a better deal on the apples.
Yeah.
So, nasaan ang grocery?
Hindi ko alam. Kung nasaan ang grocery, tanong mo doon sa guard.
Nasaan ang guardia?
Hindi ko alam eh. Doon saan ang guardia eh. Bakit? Anong nangyari sa'yo?
Nosebleeds. Do you speak English?
Yeah. I can speak English.
I want to look, guys. The square root of A is B, C, D, F, G.
The smart girls.
I just joined the glasses crew. I can see perfectly fine. They can't see for nothing, but I wanted to be with them. Now, you guys already know when I made the video about every guy has a chance in the Philippines, right? And I talked about how I had PTSD and I had to get away. I was stuck in the city for many years, and not so much in the city. I went out to the province area, Long Island, still like the city, but still. In my travels, I've been through a lot of things. Now, this is the thing. When I came to the Philippines, I let all that go. And that led to this. It led to me loving it. At first, and it may happen to you too, at first I complained about everything, okay? But when I finally let go and got over myself, I started to love it, okay? Now, the thing you love, what makes people love it the most, the people. And I talked about this in one of my live streams. The people are real, okay? And what I mean by that, of course, you have people that save face in the Philippines. Happens all the time. I don't even want to talk about it because it happens so much. It's true. That's just one of the things Filipinos do. But the thing that this is the difference though, like say, and I'm not trying to bash a country, like the complete opposite between a place like Thailand is the people are still real, okay? To where in other countries you get people, oh, and they try to make it, oh, yes, sir, yes, no. The people in the Philippines are real, okay? And they're real, and they usually, when they're smiling, they want to smile. Like, for instance, a lot of times, and I see it too myself, I think too because I blended a little more and I see people in their normal state, more so than you guys, I get to see how they really are. And they feel open talking to me because, you know, they see me around all the time. Every time they turn around, it's like, okay, who's this guy? Who's this Filipino guy? Then I start talking and they go, oh, it's not Filipino. Or they see me and they go, oh, who's this? Is that Luke Maharis?
My brother.
You.
I'll talk to you later. Okay?
Yeah, for sure. And I named my channel The Black Filipino because everybody thinks I look like you. So that's what my channel's name, what it is. I got Luke Maharis here. You don't look exactly alike, as you can see. He's lighter than me, but I've been in this Filipino sun. And it's happened to me too. I don't know if Kay can find the clips. I've been in Divisoria before, And people have walked up to me and went to go take pictures with me, thinking I was Luke Maharis, but I'm not, of course. And one guy came up to me one time, and I kind of was like dodging him because he was trying to take pictures with me, and it's like, I know he probably thinks I'm him, but I took the picture anyway. I really didn't want to. I just took the picture. So over the time, and that's what starts happening. See, right away, you're either gonna hate it out here in the Philippines, or you're gonna love it. Okay, at first, didn't like it at all. I really didn't like it. Like I had to get over myself. I was a waiter in my life. I talk about it all the time. I was a waiter before I did customer service. And I realized when I came here, of course the people are nice, but there's really no customer service like that. And I didn't like it. And I would drive Kay nuts. And I'm sure it's a lot of you foreigners and a lot of Filipinos may be watching this, and the foreigners are driving you nuts to where, you know, guys feel entitled. And once you let go of that entitlement, once you let go of things like this where I'm from in my country, once you let go of that, you'll start enjoying the Philippines. Some guys can let go of it right away. For me, it was hard. I'll be honest with you, you know? It was hard, and for a lot of you guys, it'll be hard. It's gonna be extremely hard. You know, like say, if a person is in the south of the U.S. and they're in the country area, okay, those are the kind of guys that can come out here, that can go to the province right away, that can do that. But a lot of you city guys that say you want to go to the province right away, you know, you go to the province right away and you'll end up hating the Philippines because you probably shouldn't have done that, you know. Some of you guys may need to though. Some of you guys may be from the city area and get out to the province and it'll slow you all the way down. You may need to slow all the way down, you know, that's for you. But for me, it wasn't for me, so I chose not to do that. But like I said, guys, being here and being around the people, and even when I was in Divisoria yesterday, right? I walk around and I'm vlogging, and everybody's, hey, vlogger. You see it in every video, vlogger. Every time I'm around a bunch of people, vlogger. That's what they do. Even if you're a Filipino, they do that. Nobody's camera shy here. You got some people that are super camera shy, that'll, you know, they'll say camera. Like for instance, I was in Divisoria yesterday, right? And there was a guy, I wanted to get an interview with him because he's a black Filipino. I see one here right now too. I wanted to get an interview with him, right? And I didn't have the camera pointed at him, right? And he was so shy of the camera. I'm talking to him and he's ducking me. I'm like, cool, yeah, the camera's here. I got the camera straight. I'm like, cool, yeah, that's one. And I'm like, it was bugged out, Kay can tell you. I didn't understand. I said, cool, yeah, I'm pointing, look, the camera's here. And people around him are laughing. It was funny. It's the interaction you get. What's up, Kuya over there? Working hard, grinding out. This is Kilo. Hello. Hello. You know, you need help. People here will actually help you and really care how you're doing. It's wild though. A lot of people have said this, and I know Filipinos may watch this and they may understand what I'm saying. Sometimes it can feel like they would help someone that's not from here more so than the people from here. But that's not the case though, because a lot of times, and I can say it a lot in Manila, you'll see somebody that's down and out, right? And they're asking for money, and I see Filipinos helping them all the time. It's always Filipinos I see helping. Because of course, there's no foreigners really around like that, especially right now. Especially in areas like I'm in like Pasig, right? You don't see many foreigners out there like that. You see them like in my building, you'll see them in certain areas and condominium areas, but not in mass, not tons of them. You know, you'll find, like where I live actually, you'll find maybe 10 of them. And for the most part out here, when you're out here, you know, I'll be honest, the foreigners, a lot of them aren't approachable, but still the people are very approachable. And that's what gets you to love it, okay? There's gonna be a lot of things you won't like, but once you get over yourself, you're gonna realize it's you why you don't like certain things about the Philippines. That's what's gonna start happening. You're gonna say, oh, I don't like the service, or I don't like this, or I don't like that. But then when you turn around and think about it, you're gonna say, wait a minute, it's me. I'm the one that's spoiled. I'm the guy that's stubborn. I'm the guy that needs to get over myself, okay? And once you let that entitled foreigner go, that's when you can actually enjoy it, all right? I know a lot of you guys can't wait to come. A lot of you guys are gonna enjoy it right away because you're stuck out there and you can't come, okay? You can't come. So I know a lot of you guys, so I'm not saying this to judge you guys, saying that's gonna happen to you, okay? A lot of you guys are gonna come and gonna be so happy. You haven't seen your ladies. You know, you haven't you had to be away from your lady for so long, or you came here in 2019, or even the beginning of 2020, and I feel bad for you guys especially. Say if you guys had to come 2020 in January, right? And left in, say you were in 2019 or leave 2020, and then you wanted to come back right after. I know it's a lot of guys like that. A lot of guys, and there's a lot of guys that came once and fell in love with it, you know? And I made videos about this, talking about the withdrawals, you know? I know a lot of you, those withdrawals picked up a lot, and you start to feel like a slight depression. It's almost like a depression you get. A lot of you guys, they can't wait to come back in. Now, guys, I know it may sound like I'm bugging out and I'm making this, but it's not making it up. There's a lot of guys out there like that, and Philippines depression is real, and it's real. And the thing is, guys, I want to start getting it out there to the Filipinos here, because this what I found, right? Now, I know when I did interviews, I talked about it in a live stream yesterday. Interviewed the one girl, and she was like, "Oh, well, no." I said, "Well, you did it for her." She said, "Oh, yes, but not yet." And you know, she was thinking, "Oh, I have to wait. I have to wait till I could do this. I have to wait till I get 25, 29 to fall in love," you know? And that's not the case. So I wish a lot of them knew, you know, when you guys come back in, I gotta get my bag. I'm afraid my bag is gonna, when you guys come back in, you know, it's gonna open up. Try to make it known now. It's getting close to opening, you know, guys. And I say right now, if you're going to look on dating online, I say don't do it. I'm being real. Might as well wait for it to open and come. If you're looking to start dating online now, don't do it. Just get here, come meet them in person. It'll be a much better experience. Also, I want to let this be known as well, and I'm going to make a separate video about this. Now, when you guys come here, right, be sure, if you're a guy that's thinking in your head, okay, I'm going to come, and I'm going to come out here, and I'm going to be able to get all these Filipinos running for me. You may be a guy that's sad and sorry and alone, because it can happen. Because don't be surprised, you come out here and they don't run up to you. You have to be a guy that's a talker. Okay, and I'm gonna make a separate video about that. You gotta be a guy that's open, willing to conversate with people. Because if you come out here thinking Filipinos just gonna run up to you, you'll find yourself lonely. Okay, because Filipinos are very shy. So that stuff you hear about guys saying vlogs is not necessarily true. Filipinos are some of the most shyest women on earth. You got some that are open and outgoing, but a lot of them are shy, and they will not run up to you and approach you. You have to be open, you have to have an open mouth, and be willing to conversate. Because if you don't conversate, you'll find yourself lonely. I know someone who's had that situation. He's been with girls, but he had a hard time finding a girl that's for him. Because he's not the kind of guy that's gonna go in the mall and go talk to girls or see a pretty girl and just say, "Hey, how you doing?" You know? He kind of waits for it to happen to him, or kind of waits for a situation to present itself. So he still hasn't had somebody. He's been here for about 4 years. It's my guy, you know. Got nothing but love for him. But that's the case, you know. He's in that situation to where, you know, he's lonely. It could happen. But guys, you come out here, wait till you come, because it's gonna open soon. Wait till you come, meet something, get to meet something in person. Do not marry online either. Okay, I'm talking about it all today. Don't marry online. Don't do that. It's gonna open soon. Come to the Philippines, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. With that being said, thank you for watching the Black Filipino TV. Be sure to buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And thank you guys. I'm gonna show a lot of videos up here walking around. But until then, see you next video. Peace.